Didn't catch the match because of your location? Proton VPN brings the stadium to you wherever you are. You can access live football, browse securely, and stream buffer-free anywhere in the world. Just click the link below or scan the code for an exclusive offer on Proton VPN today.
Charlie, Manchester United 2, Nottingham Forest 3. A real bad performance today. Embarrassing performance today.
Yeah, shocking. Everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong, really. Just the pace of our game was just slow throughout. I thought in the first half there were so many occasions where Dalot was the free man on the left-hand side, and even though Dalot didn't have a great game, the lack of sort of intensity from the centre halves to switch play, even Martinez, Yoro and De Ligt were so risk averse in their play. I don't know whether we were trying to do this thing that a lot of managers do where we're trying to entice the press, but we just don't do it well and we can't do it, so let's just stop doing it and get the ball down and play, and try and find the players in space. I just thought overall the performances from the whole team, there wasn't a lot of great performers out there. Got into the final third, we had quite a lot of territory in the game. Like we wasn't like I don't think we were the second best team today in terms of like overall. We had more territory, we had some probably more chances, but we had less threatening moments than Forest did. They look a lot more threatening, but although we had more of the ball, we just used it really inefficiently.
They were clinical with theirs as well. And you know, let's go back to the start though, mate. Conceding a goal after 90 seconds of the previous 2 goals you literally just conceded on Wednesday.
Yeah, shocking.
Set pieces.
Tallest player in the Forest team, maybe even on the pitch, just gets
Leacher just squashed.
Yeah, and then you look at the other goals we conceded. Bruno giving the ball away so cheaply, and then Onana. I don't even want to talk about that, but yeah,
it's all individual mistakes.
And then the third goal, the next goal. What's even going on? At the back post there. You knew Chris Wood was going to win the header, fine. It's fine to lose a header, Yoro. It's not really Yoro's fault.
No.
But how do you react to it?
You've got De Ligt there and you've got Martinez there, all at the back post, plus Onana knowing that between 3 of them, not one of them realises there's a fucking game going on at Old Trafford.
Yeah, and it's just the same thing we've been saying for a while. Technically and physically, we're way off it. We've got some good technical players that aren't physical enough. We've got some players that are quite physical that aren't technical enough. And we've got some players that are neither. Some players are neither, which sort of sums it up, really. I mean, you look at Arsenal in midweek, every single one of their players, even Ødegaard, physically protects the ball well, works hard for the team. Saka, although he's a star player, look how hard he works for the team. Look, he does the basics well, he holds it up well, he can take set pieces. Bruno's on corners. How is he still on corners? Every single one hits the first man. I know he's the captain, but we shouldn't be the captain, but who's going to go up to Bruno and say, let me tell you one, I can't be any worse. It can't be any worse. It's just shocking. And then you're deciding between Rashford and Garnacho for your left side. You know you're in trouble. I know Rashford switched to the right side, but
are they in trouble in these inside pockets? Because now you're asking them to do things that are really foreign. We're really seeing Rashford a lot of the time receiving back to goal in half spaces. It's crowded. I don't know about you, but watching him in there, it almost hurts my eyes. Yeah. Like it hurts because I'm going, he's got no chance in this. And I know that we've got to wait for time and this, that and the other, but Rashford coming short into these half spaces. Garnacho, he might take the ball quite well because he's got a good technique, but he can't turn and get at people. They're just high and wide wingers, and they are really struggling in this.
Yeah, this is something I talked about when I looked at Amarin's system and everything. You need to be able to protect the ball, you need to be able to receive back to goal, play in tight spaces, and that's something we've probably got Mount and Ahmad who can do that. Bruno, not particularly.
Even he's not that guy, is he? No,
he's not that guy.
He's a facing forward.
Yeah, and I think Rashford and Garnacho just aren't that player either. So yeah, it's about fundamentals though, Flex. I've said this for so long, we've got so many players that don't know when to hold on to the ball, don't know when to be a bit more expansive. We've got players who can't hold the ball back to goal. We've got players who generally just don't pick the right pass. We haven't got enough players who can win headers. We talked about this before. Like, even though we might have De Ligt or Maguire on the pitch, look at Arsenal centre halves. They win headers, but they can also move. Yep. Our centre halves can't move. Martinez was shocking again today. Yeah. We haven't got channel defenders, and you look at Sporting's team and what they had. the quality of those wide centre backs. Yeah, Inacio, Diamande played there a bit as well, and they just had so much quality of players physically and technically.
So we're missing both sides of the game. So you're and what did Forest have bags of? Physicality, power. Yes, they played well and they created chances, etc., but you're looking at Chris Wood, you're looking at Milinkovic. What's his name? Big. Elliot Anderson can get about.
And you got Murillo as well.
Murillo, do you know what I mean? Just strong, powerful. Then you got Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's quick.
Yeah.
You just got constant. Even Jota Silva, like it's just quick. It's got more than us. Gibbs White can get about, get in your face. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Ahmad's probably our only. I thought Hoyland didn't do all that bad, but I think Ahmad's. I've been saying this for so long.
He's cooking up Rico
Ahmad's
Williams.
the only one that is just so good. I mean, Ten Hag for not picking him for so long is just scandalous, really. But yeah, we've got so much work to do, and the first thing we've got to do is before we start selling players, we've got to make sure we don't sign any players that are just as bad physically and technically as the ones we've already got. In the summer, we've signed players. De Ligt, he's okay, but doesn't really offer anything that Maguire doesn't offer.
No.
Maguire's better on the ball. Play. You got Yoro as a kid, fair enough. Xerxes, it's not looking good at the moment, but okay. And then you've got Agati, did pretty well for.
I don't mind him.
But to really be at the top level,
you need better.
If you compare to the top midfields, we've got such a long way to go.